No, good. Somebody take their water like a show. I just go. No, I didn't need
Ladies and gentlemen of the media, from Philip Barbour, head coach Rick Mauser, players Braylon Sparks, Maddie Marsh, and Avery Carpenter. Coach, if you would just have any thoughts on different questions.
Really proud of these girls. All year they've got through on guts and playing hard, and that continued today. Couldn't say more about how proud I am to have these girls lead us to the first trip for Philip Barbour in the history of girls basketball to the state tournament. And as always, they gave all they had.
Questions?
Coach, something to notice about your team, you really do go hard until the end of the game. So just what's it like seeing your team make it here and, you know, despite the outcome, really go hard until the last buzzer?
Well, something I've told them all year, when you play hard, good things happen. And I don't think that's any different today. Yeah, we'd love to win the game, but that was a good team we played. And till the buzzer went off, we were still playing.
Related to that, when you've got multiple girls in foul trouble at the half, how does that maybe change the way you have to play and the way the style you have to play?
We really don't change the way we play very often. Most of the time, we're pretty much full out, 94 feet most of the time. Try to run, try to play pressure defense at most times. They made it tough to play that for a while, but if you see us, we usually turn the ball over and we usually create turnovers. So, and I don't think it was a whole lot different today.
For any of the players, obviously first time in program history here, so just what was it like to represent that team, represent Philip Barbour?
You want me to go? It's incredible. The feeling is insane. And, like, we had a lot of people that doubted us, so getting here was the biggest thing for us. Like, we wanted this more than I think anybody else. We wanted to prove a point to everyone, and it just, being on that floor it's scary because we've never been here. We haven't shot here. We're not used to the crowd. It's loud, but it was fun. Playing with these girls is awesome. Got it.
She said it pretty good, but it really was an honor to be here and get the chance to play on that floor and be the first team for Philip Barbour to go.
Yeah, they've had experience. They've been here before. We haven't, obviously. So, but just having that thought in the back of our head that to be the first team to be here, that's pretty great. So I was really thinking about that. And it was disappointing when we lost, but I was really thinking about that thought in the back of my head because that's special.
Braylon, you've got to play multiple state tournaments this year with Sarah. What has she meant to your program as a senior?
I love her so much. I'm so proud of her. She actually, going back to soccer, she wasn't even we didn't have a keeper. We had to recruit Sarah. And she did a great job at soccer. I'm going to miss her so much. She really stepped it up in basketball, too. I know softball's her sport, so she's going to softball now, but I'm very proud of her.
All of you will be back next year.
Yeah.
Yes.
You already said that goal will be sitting in that chair.
Oh, we're coming back.
We're coming
Yeah.
back.
We'll be back.
Oh, yeah.
We will be back.
I knew that. I just need to say it.
Hey, Rick, looking at some of these stats, they're pretty even outside of field goal percentage. You go 1 for 11 from 3, they go 9 of 18. What kind of a role did that play in the outcome?
I'm sure it played a big role. In this big open space, it's different shooting in a place like this. We went to West Virginia State yesterday to try to get a little bit of that, but it's still not this big. A lot of times, our field goal percentage is lower than the teams, even when we win. That's why we need to create turnovers and get easy buckets. And the second half, we did some of that. Yeah, the stats are actually pretty even. So, getting a chance to look at them now.
I think you would have taken Horton Lurton to 10 points coming in. What was kind of the game plan on her?
Well, it kind of worked. But those other girls hit 3 after 3 after 3. The plan was to not let her beat us, and scoring she didn't, but she would penetrate and we'd help, and as soon as we'd go to help, she'd kick it out, which is what we wanted her to do, but the other girls made the shots. Can't take anything away from that.
Any further questions? Coach, ladies, thank y'all very much. Those cards are for you all, and the rest of the team cards are in there as well.
Thank you.
Can we get a picture? Wait, can we get it up here and have Rick take it?
Rick, can we take a picture?
Huh?
Can we take our picture from down there?
I just want one. It's really awkward.
Take those cards.
I promise if any of you were here in 2013, it will not be that funny.
Is it Hallie or Haley?
Hallie.
Hallie.
Now, Hallie, that water is to drink, okay?
Okay. Oh God. Pass me a pressure. Don't drink it.
I'm sorry, but I didn't bring the smartest people with me. They make good.
Media, we have with us Victoria's head coach from Logan, Kevin Gertz. Players, Peyton Hilderton, Hallie Krause, and Natalie Blankenship. Coach, congrats on the win. Just some opening thoughts and we'll get some questions.
Well, thank you. I said on the radio, our boys won a tough one last night. They didn't think it was going to be that close, and I know Coach Green was happy about the win and going to the state tournament, his first state tournament, but he wasn't happy with how they played. That's about, let me explain something. I've coached a long time. It's about surviving and advancing and then fix it. That's what we have to do. We played well enough to win, but we can't turn it over 24 times. We can't give up 17 offensive rebounds and expect to do what our goal is. And our goal is to win a title. That we have to fix. But other than that, I love my kids. They play hard. We're not very big. We'll fight you to the death, and we did today.
Talk about your outside shooting, 9 of 18 from three-point range tonight.
Well, we do a drill called 55. We do it about every day. There's 5 spots on the floor. We have to make 11 as a team before we move on. And once you make those 55, you go to the top of the key and shoot threes. We'll make 6, 7 threes before the time runs out. It's a 5-minute shooting drill. This morning we practiced at West Virginia State, and after our 55, we hit 25 threes. My coaches messaged me while I was here scouting. I said, boys, this is going to be a good day. And it was. We shot the daylights out of. We shot it today like I thought we were capable of shooting, and we haven't done that. Not that well this year. We've shot the ball well, but not that well. Today was unbelievable.
How about the way you're step up. Obviously, you had some pretty key players in foul trouble, including the one next to you.
Yeah, Peyton's our leader. There's no doubt about that. I wouldn't trade her for any player in this state, period. She didn't have her normal scoring night tonight, but I have told many, many, many people she can go every night and not score a point and be worth her weight in gold just because how she defends. Now, you ask her, she didn't commit a foul tonight. You ask me, she committed one. But other people stepped up. The two girls to her left were unbelievable tonight, and I'm pretty sure both had their career highs. I know Hallie had hers, and I'm pretty sure Nat had hers, but that's what you do. A great team, and we're not great yet. We're striving for that. When one's struggling, somebody else has to pick them up, and we had all kinds of people picking people up today.
Either Hallie or Natalie, pretty good time to have a career high, as your coach said. Talk about your performance today.
You just got to get after it, and you have your team behind you, and you just got to help them.
I think that the reason why I had my career high was I think my nerves gave me a little bit of adrenaline. Before we started playing, I was so nervous. But once you start playing, it gets a lot easier after you hit your first shot.
And Peyton, for you, you had an incredible game today, and obviously you guys want to make a run to the state title. So what are your thoughts on how today went and then going forward?
We obviously didn't play our best game. We're capable of playing so much better than that, and we all know that as a team. But we're all there for each other. We're all cheering each other on. Our chemistry is awesome. These two beside of me, they played amazing. I didn't score like I usually do, but then on defense, I just try and get after it and do my part on defense, and then that leads to easy buckets for us. So I think Friday we just have to. We have to limit our turnovers. We have to rebound the ball better. And if we just play our game, don't let the nerves get to us, then I think we'll be fine. It should be a good game.
Kevin, you mentioned 24 turnovers at the team you're going to see Friday that feeds off of that a little bit. What you see from them this morning?
Well, their offense is their press, is their defense. They trap everything. Turnovers don't bother me so bad as long as they're not live ball turnovers. I have practiced this before, and we are practicing it again tomorrow. If you are trapped in a corner, you are trapped on the side, and you can't move, it is better to hit somebody in the fifth row right in the face with the ball than it is to throw it back in the middle for somebody to get it and go make a layup. I don't like half those people in the stands anyway. Hit one of them. But, well, you think I'm kidding. We played Winfield the year after Shayna graduated. Maybe it was 2 years after she graduated. We were big girls inside. Our 4 and 5 were huge. Our guards were not athletic, but they could shoot. And we practiced it. And the first 3 times that we had the ball, throw it right to them, layup, throw it right to them, layup, throw it right to them, layup. We're down 6-0 in about 38 seconds. And I called timeout, and I said, how stupid are you? What have we practiced? It happened 3 times later on in the game that we got trapped and threw the ball out of bounds, and people started laughing. But we got to set up on defense. We had 3 live ball turnovers to start the game. We ended the game with 5 and beat a Winfield team that was 25 points better than us. It wasn't even close.
So if that happens, we know what to expect then.
Mm-hmm. I'll pick up that chair beside my scorer and throw it in the stands and teach my kids how to do that. Now I'm playing. And I hope the Civic Center wasn't mad. I'm 268. I can't stand up for an hour and a half. So at a timeout, I always bring a chair here to sit down and talk to my kids. I'm too old, not feeling my best. I apologize, Civic Center. I had to sit down, but we'll be fine. We play so hard. You're going to make mistakes. I get it. don't hang your head. Go back, try to get a stop without fouling. That's the only other thing I'm upset with. Way too many reach fouls today. Move your feet. Sometimes you just got to give up a layup. Go on so you can stay on the floor. That's something else we have to work on. If we take care of the basketball, box them out, go get rebounds, we'll be just fine.
And make sure you tell them that we all have laptops and expensive stuff.
When you see a trap, duck.
Good morning.
Any further questions?
On that note.
Good way to end this, Craig. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck next round.
Thank you.
I don't know, we had one shorter. We had one shorter. I think you're not both ready to get out there.